A 35-year-old Mason man had the worst case scenario heart attack. In short, he was destined to die.
But he lives to tell his story tonight because he had the best case scenario in terms of help from start to finish. And Not on Your Sides, Julie O'Neill joins us with his amazing story.
Well, I'm going to give you a quick science lesson. As you look at this man's arteries, what you don't see is the one known as the widowmaker, because this man's widowmaker was 100% blocked. Lucky for him, the right people were in the right place at the right time, or his wife would be a widow tonight.
At this point, you weren't doing so great.
35-year-old Trevor Presgrave, a UC math professor, now lives to learn how his life was saved. Dr. Jonathan Rapp, the last line of help in a cath lab like this one. But it all started here on an April morning at the Reed Academy of Martial Arts in Blue Ash.
Typical symptoms of chest tightness or an elephant sitting on my chest or severe shortness of breath and sweating. That was not here.
Presgrave had a little shoulder pain at kickboxing class.
I remember getting briefly dizzy, and then I woke up in the hospital.
Presgrave went down. An off-duty EMT warming up for the next class started immediate CPR, and within 4 minutes, Captain Ivan Keene was on scene.
It was ventricular fibrillation, and that's not a survivable rhythm.
That's when Christ Hospital cardiologist James Kong walked in for class.
Nothing really prepares you to see a friend, somebody you know, in that situation.
Kong went with Presgrave to Jewish Hospital to assist the attending cardiologist, Dr. Rapp.
Tell me how often it happens that you've got cardiologists from different hospitals that just happen to be in the same place at the same time conferring.
Never.
To his credit, Dr. Rapp, he took advantage of the fact that there was another resource here.
Presgrave was declining. His most important artery, the widowmaker, totally blocked. A balloon pump and other measures still didn't help. Then a third cardiologist making rounds comes in, and the three make a risky call to put in a larger pump.
And he very quickly got better.
There would be no widow this time. Presgrave now making plans for his second anniversary.
The whole reason I agreed to do this story was because it's not really my story, it's the story of all the people that did the right things.
It was a real remarkable story of surviving a really big, massive heart attack.
So here's the takeaway. These doctors say that immediate CPR gave Presgrave a shot. In Cincinnati last year, they tell me heart patients survived 40% of the time if a witness was willing and able to immediately give CPR. In cases where no witnesses were willing or able, the survival rate was 4%.
Wow.
Now think about learning CPR if you don't already.